What is going on, guys? BCD here, and today I just want to bring you a quick video. Basically, what I'm going to be going over today is my thoughts and opinion on Far Cry 5. So this is basically my final review of the game and whether I think you guys should actually go pick it up or not. So stay tuned.
We are creeping toward the edge, and there will be a reckoning. That is why we started the project, because we know what happens next. They will come. They will try to take from us, take our guns, take our freedom, take our faith. We will not let them.
Sheriff, come on.
Hold on, Marshal.
We will not let their greed, or their immorality, or their depravity hurt us anymore.
Sheriff.
There will be no more suffering.
Fungus.
Joseph C. I have a warrant issued for your arrest on the suspicion of kidnapping with the...
So what I've noticed over the past few last Ubisoft games is that they're kind of getting into this rhythm of this formula. Kind of did the same thing in Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs 2, where wherever you did, you got those cheer points so that you can get to the next level. Far Cry 5 just kind of pushes it a little bit differently. You don't really have to do anything first. You can do whatever you want, however you want. The whole map opens up, which is a very great design. Reminded me of Zelda. But yeah, basically this game has a very impactful world. So the world makes you want to continue to play it, consumes you essentially. It's kind of like you do whatever you want, however you want. It's not like they hold back on rewarding you. So the more you do, the more you get. Better weapons you have, upgrades, stuff like that. You can tackle it however you want. You can get upgrades for your characters, for your actual, people that actually help you. So you get these individuals that will come in. You can have up to 2 at a time once you unlock the perk. So I recommend doing that quickly. But so what these actual characters do is allows you and gives you better options to change up your gameplay. So if you know you're going to be doing something that requires air combat, you'll want to call in people that actually can give you, protection through there, or get you a new airplane or something like that. You can call in people that actually know how to, stay silent while you're trying to be sneaky, stuff like that. Peaches is definitely great. That's the cougar that can just, sneak up on people, attack them. Boomer is just all around probably the best character out there. It's the favorite dog in the world now because he can tag all enemies. So it just gives you so many options to tackle events and, outposts and things in your own way. That is just very rewarding to just run around and do stuff. It's very rewarding just to, find something, pick something out of nothing. It's just kind of like you're always constantly getting rewarded, as well as you're always constantly doing whatever the hell you want to do. So it makes it feel like this open game that's just great to run around and stay in. Characters don't say stupid stuff. Some of the jokes are actually landed. They were pretty funny, which is surprising. But some stuff you just, it's just that it's continuously interesting versus you having to do something that's scripted, boring. And that's where I want to talk about. Basically, that's the downside of the game. You're going to obviously have outposts, and I'm so glad they got rid of towers. It was just great to keep you in the game, so you just unlock stuff by walking around and looking at stuff, talking to people. It makes you, interact with the world more. So whoever thought of that did a really good job. And just, hey, how about we don't have you go into a tower and unlock stuff? How about we actually have you talk to individuals? Which, a no-brainer, but in the hindsight, I'm glad they actually made that change. So this game by far is probably my favorite game I played in 2018 right now. But the downside of this game would be essentially that the story is not so captivating as one would want to believe. The bosses aren't that interesting. Those fights aren't that really interesting. I do like, some of the scripted story stuff a little. I'm glad they had to make some changes and they had to cut back on some things to make the game as open as possible. So the way you get kidnapped and the way you actually start the story missions is kind of funny and interesting, but I'm glad they went that way because I would not like the fact that I had to go somewhere and start a story mission. I'd rather it be where you become marked and they come and snatch you like there's some kidnappers or something. Never kill you, but they always come snatch you. So that's something that I had to get used to, and it was interesting because I'd just be doing something, running around the world, and then all of a sudden you snatched. I'm like, bro, what the? It was unrealistic, but it was a great flaw to have in a game to keep something I wanted, which was openness. But yeah, the story wasn't all that great. Really enjoyed the world, really enjoyed the NPCs. I mean, it was interesting, it was fun. I feel like the arcade stuff, Far Cry 5 arcade, is real interesting. A lot of people are building a lot of stuff that is just like very unique to me, and I feel like you can just keep playing stuff in that too. And playing this game on the Xbox One X is just really a treat. It's just like really nice to look at, and especially when you're just blowing stuff up, and it's just a good, open world game to run around and just cause chaos in. So that's pretty much why I am enjoying it, why I'm still playing it. More than likely going to get the season pass, but yeah, I'm enjoying it enough to actually think about buying the season pass. That means I really like this game, so I recommend it. I recommend it new, recommend it used. If you want to rent it, it's fine. It takes about 40 hours to get through, but it's really an enjoyable game. I think anybody that likes Far Cry would like this game. I'm not trying to convince anybody that doesn't like Far Cry to play this game, because it still has remnants of Far Cry, which it is a Far Cry game. It's not going to make you jump on a bandwagon and love it, but it definitely will keep the person that actually enjoyed Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, not so much Primal, but any game that with Far Cry titled in it. If you liked those before, this one does a lot of stuff better. It's just not the story. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like this commentary and like this review, essentially, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and comment what you guys think of it. If you are playing it, if you're going to skip it. But as always, thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.
Sometimes the best thing to do is to walk away.